All right, guys, welcome back to part 3. Let's see what we got going on today. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. So we're riding around, and if I have a back spasm while we're riding for some reason, that wouldn't be good. Be slumped over like you see them people in them old movies. They're slumped over on the horse riding back. That's the way I'd be. I'd be slumped over Ebike pedaling me, butting it all the way back. Hilarious, but I don't know about you, but before I go out biking or anything, I always take me a preemptive Tylenol. I'm that age. I carry around a lot of times what they call the old man pack. Be like a ibuprofen, pack of Tums, maybe a Tylenol. The old man emergency pack. Never know what you're gonna need. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys carry around the same things, especially you guys in your 40s. You can comment down below, let me know. I always read all my comments, and I'll try to reply. Sometimes it doesn't tell me I get them as much as I'd like, but sometimes it does. Well, we're down here in Imes Nature Center, enjoying this cool bike ride. So we got some new gloves. A little bit, I ordered them last winter and took them off Amazon, and for some reason it took them like months to get here. I actually ordered them at the same time I started riding the level 2, and it took a long time to get here. It may have taken a while, but they are extremely comfortable gloves, really heavy duty, durable, windproof, waterproof, very warm, maybe even too much so for the time of year it is now. But we'll be getting some summer gloves. If you guys know any good summer gloves to get, just let me know. I'm new to the whole cycling deal, e-biking. I assume I'm going to need something that could withstand a good crash. Lord forbid it ever happened, but it's been known. I remember lots of times when I was younger, I'd go ride a bicycle, you would eventually wipe out. So I'd need something to where my hands wouldn't be all cut up and smashed up. If anybody wants to send me a pair, or give me a good suggestion, I'd be more than willing to take it. And if anybody has any suggestions on how to do the audio better, see, I have a GoPro Hero 12, and I have the media mod on it, and that seems fine. It does great about blocking out wind noise, but it also makes me sound kind of muffled, so I have to be out here, yelling in public in order to get the sound to sound reasonable. I think it's trying to block out my sound as well. I'm not entirely sure. But we've went, let's see, how far have we went? Oh man, we didn't set our trip today. I'd say we've went about 4 or 5 miles already. In this ride, it'll be split up for you across several days. Because, I try to keep my videos to 10 minutes or under. I can't stand that. I don't want to get on there. When I'm on YouTube, I don't want to watch a video that's 15, 20, 30 minutes long. If I get 5 or 10 minutes to watch a video, I'm doing good. If you can hold my attention for 5 or 10 minutes, you've accomplished something. So I'm like, I don't want to, I ain't trying to push it, as it were. I'll just keep it reasonable for you. We'll go down here to the Forks of the River Wildlife Management Area. Look at the trees have fallen everywhere. Yeah, we're liable to run into a downed tree or two today. Had several trees fall last night. It wasn't like a bad storm. It's just we've had so much rain that these trees are waterlogged. And the ground's soft and the trees are just coming up. Root balls and all, just falling all over the place. My power is currently out at my house from a tree falling across the power lines. I mean, this happens quite frequently in Tennessee, or in this area. You'll get some rain, tree will fall. You'll get some snow, tree will fall. Seems like they'd save money by putting the power lines underground like they do in a lot of other places, but they don't. They'll just come out and repair them 50 times a year. I don't know if it's part of their gimmick or if they're serious about, trying to do their best, but that's just what it is. See, like that bump would have been a little bit much on the normal bicycle. It didn't look like it on the GoPro, but it was about 5 inches off the ground. The GoPro doesn't do a great job of capturing, I would say, the size of obstacles and stuff. See, like this, that's about 4 inches off the ground. You couldn't tell. I see a lot of people out here exercising. It's a good thing to see. You think we can take a drink of water while we go on the bicycle? I tried this the other day and almost fell. So we'll see how this goes today. Could be a blooper reel. Oh, we made it. We didn't fall. We didn't fall over. I bought the water bottle mount, because these bicycles don't come with a water bottle mount. Oh look, there's water in the creek today. But these bicycles don't come with a water bottle mount, interestingly enough. So, I mean, I don't know, I guess probably none of them do. So I ordered the right one for the level 2 and the left one for this one, just to see which one I like better. And I think the left one works out better of not making you feel like you're going to fall off when you're trying to take a drink while going. For me anyway, I'm right-handed, so I can keep my right hand on the handlebars. She didn't really see me. She was looking down, had her AirPods in, but we'll try to avoid running over as many beautiful women as we can. It's never a good thing. We might flatten an ugly one or two, but no, I just can't run anybody over. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, as they say. Even the ugly ones are pretty to somebody. And there's a lot of pretty ones that think they're ugly for some reason. I noticed that as well. I guess that goes in the same hand, as it were. Oh, goodness. So we're having a, if you want to, we could talk a bit of politics today. I don't know if you guys like that or not. Nothing too controversial. Because I, myself, am an independent. I wouldn't say I'm a staunch Republican, and I'm definitely not a liberal. But I look at the current state, I'm like most people. I tend to vote my own self-interest. How will this benefit me or, my family? And that's how, a lot of my political views go. Is this a right? Is this wrong? So you see, I see the current state of things and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, like some things, like when I grew up, I was a Democrat. you know, growing up. Even when I was younger, you know, a lot of my beliefs leaned more that way. But I guess like a lot of people, as I got older, you know, I started realizing, hey, these people don't really represent me. They aren't, you know, we're not going for the same things anymore. It's kind of like the Democrat Party took off and left me, you know, more so than me leaving them. Be on your left. So, like, you know, there's a lot of their policies now that I'm like, I can't support that. How can I support that? It's like if you have a conscience, you know, you can't really go for these things anymore. You know, they've went too far with a lot of stuff, and I'm like, okay, no, you know, a lot of people were mad, you know, and didn't like the way that Donald Trump did a lot of things, and you know, he spoke harshly about this or spoke harshly about that. But I can say, man, it didn't cost $20 to get a loaf of bread and some milk when he was in there, you know, because I'm like, it's hitting me in the pocket, you know, as it is, you know, every one of you. You can't really deny reality on your left, as it were. You know, because, you know, politics is one thing. Money is something different. You know, we all have our own personal moral compass of what we find acceptable and unacceptable. And it's subjective and varies person to person. But one thing I'm sure we can all agree on is the price of everything has gotten out of hand. You know, they try to tell us, they're like, there's no problem. There's no problem with this. There's no problem with that. Inflation's under control. Man, if inflation was under control, it wouldn't cost me $20 for a loaf of bread and some eggs. I'm like, obviously inflation is not under control. I can go to the store now and I can spend like $200 and come back with like 4 or 5 things or under 10, you know.